Welcome dear students. Let's continue with exercise 20C. So today I'll be starting with question number 9. So question number 9 says each side of a rhombus is 18 centimeter. If the distance between two parallel sides is 12 centimeter, find its area. Okay, so basically each side is given to be 18 centimeter. So call this to be 18. Okay, so this is given to be 18, this is also 18, okay, and this is also 18, right? Okay, now if this is 18, this is also 18 by the way, the distance between them, okay, so this distance is given to be how much? It is given to be 12 centimeter. So basically this distance means this is the height, isn't it? Okay, so basically height is given and the base is given, and all of you know, since it is the rhombus is a parallelogram, so that's why in order to find area of the rhombus, we can make use of the formula of area for finding area of parallelogram. Okay, so that's what I am going to do here. Okay, so given is base, you can call it base. So base is equals to each side is given to be 18 centimeter. Okay, and height is what? Height is distance between parallel sides. The distance between parallel sides is given to be how much? It is given to be 12 centimeter. So therefore, area of the rhombus is nothing but area of parallelogram, right? Area of rhombus is nothing but area of parallelogram, and you know area of parallelogram is base into height. Yes, so we have base is 18 and 12 is the height. So let's multiply it. So when you multiply, you get 12 into 18 becomes 216. So your answer is 216 and unit will be centimeter square. So you may pause the video and note down your solution. We have the next question. Question says the length of the diagonals of a rhombus is in the ratio 4:3. So two diagonals of the rhombus is given to be 4:3. So let the diagonals be, okay, so it is given to be 4 and 3. So that's why we will take this to be 4x centimeter and another is 3x centimeter respectively. Okay, so I have taken the diagonals. Now given is area. Okay, so area is given to be 384 centimeter square. Now you know area formula for rhombus, another area formula is half into product of the diagonals, and the diagonals are 4x and 3x. So half into product of the diagonals is equals to 384. Okay, so I see that these two gets cancelled. So we have 6x square equals to 2 into 3 is 6. So x into x is x square. Turns out to be 384. So from here x square becomes 384 by 6. So when you do the cancellation, it turns out to be 64. So therefore your x from here, okay, so x turns out to be root over 64, which is exactly 8. So I got the value of x, which is nothing but, which gives me the diagonals. Okay, so therefore length of the diagonals are 4x, that is 4 into x is 8 centimeter, and another is 3x, that is 3 into x is 8, right? This much, which is equals to 8 was a 32 centimeter, and another is 8 3 is a 24 centimeter. Okay, so in this diagram, this is shorter, so you can call AD to be equals to 24 centimeter, and you can call this BC. Okay, so you can call this BC to be 32 centimeter from the diagram. Okay, now what you need to actually find is, okay, what you need to actually find is, you need to find the measurement of each side, isn't it? So for that, what am I going to do is, I'll make use of the property that the diagonals bisect each other at 90-degree angle. I'm going to make use of that particular formula or property. So if you call this as O, please write it. It's not going to get marked in my, okay, so you can write O here. So if it is O, then this AO is going to be, okay, so in triangle, let's say in triangle AOB, okay, so in triangle AOB, so this AO is going to be how much? This AO is going to be half of AD. AD is 24, so that's why AO will be equals to half of 24, which is 12 centimeter, and BO, okay, so BO is going to be half of BC. BC is 32 and half of BC becomes 16 centimeter. Is that clear? So using Pythagoras theorem, okay, so using Pythagoras theorem, we know AB is the hypotenuse, so it becomes AB square is equals to AO square plus BO square. Now let's quickly find the value of AB. So AO is given to it 12, so 12 square plus it becomes 16 square, so 12 square is 144 and this is 256. So when you add this, you get 400, isn't it? So that's why, let me do my small work here. So from here, AB turns out to be, from here AB turns out to be root over 400, which is 20 centimeter. Okay, so that's why we say each side of the rhombus is equal to 20 centimeter. So this is my answer for this particular question, right? Pause the video and note down your solution. We have the last question for the day, question number 11, which says a thin metal iron sheet is rhombus in a shape. So this is the iron sheet which is in the shape of a rhombus, and each side is given to be 10 meter, remember, okay, so each side is given to be 10 meter, okay. If one of its diagonal is 16 meter, find the cost of painting both sides at the rate of rupees 6 per meter square. So if you look at this, here it is written meter square. So basically they have given you rate for painting 1 meter square. So that means if you want to paint only 1 meter square, let's say this is 1 meter square, if you want to paint only this much, you need to pay rupees 6. But if you want to pay paint both sides, then you have to paint double of the area, isn't it? So this gives you one area and the other side also is equals to the same area. So basically you have to paint double the area. Okay, so for that, see, this is given to us, isn't it? And one of the diagonal is given. So we'll try to find the other diagonal from here. Okay, so that's why what will I write here is, let ABDC, okay, so let ABDC be a rhombus shaped iron sheet. Okay, so this is the rhombus shaped iron sheet with the diagonal, let's say with the diagonal, so let's say AB, okay, so AB is equals to AD is equals to 16 centimeter, okay, with the diagonal AD equals to 16 centi, it's not centimeter, it's meter, right? So the diagonal is to be 16 meter and each side equals to how much? Each side is going to be 10 meter. Okay, so that means let's call this to be point O. Kindly write it. Okay, so let O be the point of intersection of the diagonals one AD and BC. Okay, so therefore if you observe here, therefore in triangle again AOB, let's say in triangle AOB, so we are going to have AB is going to be equal to, AB will be how much? AB will be equal to 10 meter, right? And we have, see, we have written AD equals to 16 meter, remember AD is 16, so that's why AO is going to be half of 16, which is 8 meter. So let's find what is BO. Okay, so using Pythagoras theorem, we have, so again we'll write down the same Pythagoras theorem, that is AB square is equals to AO square plus BO square. So let's put the value now. AB is given to be 10, so it becomes 10 square. AO, do we know AO? AO is equals to 8, so it becomes 8 square plus BO square. We don't know what is the value of BO, so it becomes 100 is equals to 64 plus BO square, right? Okay, so we have from here you get, right, so from here you have BO square is equals to 100 minus 64, which is 36, right? So this turns out to be equals to 36. So therefore we get BO equals to how much? BO is equals to root over 36, which is nothing but 6 meter. So we got BO, that is this one we got, this much we got. So that's why other diagonal, okay, so diagonal, other diagonal is BC. So diagonal BC is going to be double of BO, okay, so double of BO, that is 12 meter, right? Now the last part is, let's find what is the area. Okay, so area to be painted, so area to be painted is, you know, so it's going to be double of area of the rhombus, and area of the rhombus is given by half into product of the diagonals. So the diagonals are AD and another diagonal is BC, right? So 2 and 2 gets cancelled, so we have this equal to, so AD is equals to 16 into BC we got this to be 12, right? So this many meter square, which is equal to, so 16 into 12, so 16 into 12 turns out to be 192. Okay, so it is 192 meter square. So therefore cost of painting, that's what you need to find. So cost of painting is equal to, so cost of painting at the rate, let's write that also, at the rate rupees 6 per meter square is given to be rupees, see, for 1 meter square it is rupees 6, but we have got 192 meter square, so that's why it turns out to be 6 into 192, okay, which turns out to be exactly rupees 1152. Okay, see, understand this case. Okay, so if you want to paint only 1 meter square, you have to pay rupees 6, but you have got 192 meter square, so that's why for painting 192 meter square you have to multiply by 6, that is the rate. So when you multiply, your answer turns out to be rupees 1152. Okay, so you may pause the video and note down your solution, and today we are going to do only this much. Thank you very much.